Sylveon EX. Ice-Q EX illustration. That's a cool one. But I'm gonna bring up my Tinkerton EX. So I could have all three pink ones right at the top. Screamtails EX. All right, next up we have an Ampharos. Ampharos. So these ones are all double stars and promos. Double rares and promos. These ones here, you do not belong. You do not belong here, sir. These are all rares. These are all rares. These are all rares. And these are the uncommons. Okay, go back. Hmm. All right, so on to the next page. Finish watching Buddy's challenge. Do this. Uh-huh.
Ooh, a bear. Stay. Sit. Comfortably.
For the next 100 days, I'm jumping into the creepy cute chaos of Once Human, The Way of Winter. Okay. Will I be able to survive the freezing
Clang,
cold
clang.
and hot temperatures? Defeat
Clang,
the
clang.
after all the cutest deviations.
No, I do not.
No Bonsley. Okay, that's okay.
At least they're organized, and I can get an answer fast.
That's it from Diamond and Pearl base. Let's try Mysterious Treasures.
Mysterious Treasures, a Diamond and Pearl expansion set from 2007, and I try for another one of the rare ones.
Chingling.
Yo,
Come on,
what the
Chingling
fuck?
has got to be in here. I peek over at the pile, and
No, no Chingling.
no bueno. And I'm running out of options. Let's try another expansion set.
Supreme Victor's Chingling.
And just as I was about to lose all hope,
Yes.
I can't believe it, and Gonzo's starting to sweat too. I try for another.
Do you have Obsidian Flames Bonsley?
And without even bringing the box over, he's got not one, but two Bonsleys. This is huge.
Either one, yeah. That's great.
And with 13 minutes and 50 seconds to go, we're on a roll now. Come on. I noticed there's still some other cards missing I didn't print out, so I pull out my phone to help.
Astral Radiance Azelf.
And in just a few seconds, bam, we got it.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Obsidian Flames Float Soul.
How did we not already have Float Soul? Doesn't matter because our guy just found one for us. And remember, we have Derek and Noah working to find stuff for us too.
Hopefully those guys back there find something.
Meanwhile, I think these guys are looking up prices. I'm not sure, but we still have more Pokemon to find.
Ready for more? We'll do Buizel from Brilliant Stars.
Boom, we got Buizel from Brilliant Stars.
Lost Origin, Gastrodon, and Shellos.
And double boom, we got the Lost Origin Gastrodon and Shellos.
Amazing.
And Steve's now telling us there's less than 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes? Oh, dude, there's so much value in the binder right now. Cannot lose this. Cannot lose this.
I would be absolutely devastated.
Silver Tempest, Baniri, and Fione. Brilliant Stars,
Iron Crown.
Inferno, and Motham.
We're on a good pace now, but that one card is still on my mind.
The panic's setting in.
I know, Gonzo, trust me, but we gotta keep our fanny packs on straight right now.
Carnivine from Crown Zenith.
And then, boom, got it. And one more.
Latios.
From Astral Radiance, and then that'll be good.
Reverse hollow.
Gonzo leaves. I have no idea where he's going, but all I know is we have to pay for these right now and check back in with Derek and Noah for the last bit.
16 total? Sure. I got cash.
Huge pickups here, and that's when Bruno Mars hands me a business card.
Card Addiction. Let's go, Card Addiction. We are almost there. Okay, thank you.
Seriously, thank you for being so organized. And look at that, a set of trash
My
cans are right here.
precious
Come on.
trolley.
Dude, 6 minutes. This is crazy.
Bellsprite.
Oh my gosh. I can't get the sleeves out of my pocket.
And then I speed run sorting these into Chad.
This is absolutely nuts. Oh my gosh. We have to
Alright,
save
next
this
up
man
is
for-
People start
Wiggerardo.
staring at me and Chad, and I'm just starting to lose it at this point.
Dude, I'm starting to shake. I can't get this. Munchlax. Munchlax. Big pickup.
We have both of the cards that we were missing last time, but there's still some that I don't have, like the Yen Mega and a Badoo and others. And wait, what is even a Badoo? I have no idea.
Hopefully we don't bid you farewell to this. Sorry, like I said, when I get nervous, the
I can't even think straight right now. All I know is I gotta get these into the binder now.
Azelf, Float Soul, Chingling.
As soon as I finish, I jet back to Derek and Noah, and with just a little over 3 minutes remaining, I have no idea what they have, and I also have no idea where Gonzo went. I'm scrambling.
Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh my gosh, traffic. Hey guys, how'd you do?
We got much from you guys.
Really? Oh my gosh.
They handed me a stack, and then another stack.
You checked those off.
Oh, okay.
So these are the ones you
Yeah.
haven't checked off yet.
Oh, perfect.
And then out of nowhere, Devin pops up with a stack. Where did you even come from, bro?
Dude, Yen Mega,
A Yen Mega, that's huge. With less than 2 minutes to go.
Skorupi, Piplup, Chimchar, Granados. Yo.
It's Gonzo! Running from somewhere, he hands me a small stack.
Yeah, I'm fat.
Badoo,
Gonzo found the Badoo, and bro, you're not fat, you're my hero, dude.
Ramparados. Where's this?
I remember. I put it in the clipboard from that one vendor.
The Rampardos from earlier.
Gonzo sounds like he's gonna pass out.
Hold on. Rampardos.
When it comes to video creation, every detail matters. I go to artlist.io for music that matches my vision. The more options I have, the bigger my story becomes. With advanced filter options, I can find what I need in a snap.
30 seconds.
Badoo, Granados.
I can't even put the chimchar in right now.
Oh my gosh, which side is it?
Piplup, the Piplup, Piplup.
I have an extra Piplup, and yes, this page is full now with 20 seconds to go.
Oh my god, you guys. Yen Mega, Gallade, Scrooby. Do we want a sleeve? Do we want a sleeve 7?
No way, you did it? Is that it?
Let's go! Let's go!
That is awesome.
Yo!
Yo, that's
Oh,
easy.
dude, thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Thank you guys.
That's
Thank you.
crazy. How many seconds left? Or was it-
One second. Dude, I don't know how you found that.
Not the gym.
We did it! We did it with 1 or 2 seconds left. Are you kidding me? Derek and Noah, you were clutch. Devin with the Yen Mega, clutch. And our hero of the day, Gonzo, with the Badoo.
All right, Gen 4, after 2 attempts, is now complete. Thanks to the community and all these guys here. What's the store name, by the way?
We're called the Pokemart.
Pokemart.
Yeah.
Pokemart at Frankenstein. Check them out. Dude, like, I got goosebumps.
That is insane.
It's time for Generation 5 with a total of 156 Pokemon. And I'm going to try and find them all in just one day.
What?
I have to make up for lost time, which is why Chad and I took a road trip to Las Vegas and why I left Steve at home. Now, you might be wondering, why am I headed to Las Vegas with Chad? Well, I'm speaking at an event called Grow with Video Live. And not only do I have to deliver the closing keynote tomorrow, I also have to do a Q&A session and a bunch of networking and interviews while I'm there too.
It's kind of crazy in the back.
And in just one day, I have to find Pokemon,
All right, we gotta hit the next store.
do the business stuff,
Files are corrupted.
and then find more Pokemon, and then more business,
That's me.
which will eventually lead me to this. A grown man running down a Las Vegas hotel hallway in a suit holding a giant collection binder named Chad. Do not try this at home. But also, I'm not at home, so I guess that rule doesn't apply here. But
But that's what's gonna make this extra difficult. Wish me luck, this is crazy!
anyway, Pokemon isn't my main gig. I'm a busy entrepreneur, and I do lots of things like write books, invent products, and I speak on stage a lot. But with the deadline of Card Party
Hey,
approaching,
look,
it
a
seems like I do not wanna give
Mewtwo,
Chad away,
reverse
especially
hollow.
because Chad and I have become friends, and he's growing up so fast. And so the night before the event at the hotel, I get Chad ready and prepare my plan of attack by mapping out all of the card shops in Las Vegas I want to hit up. I've never been to any of these stores here in Vegas before, so this will definitely be an adventure. Are they going to even have the Gen 5 Pokemon cards I need? And am I going to be able to do everything I need to do for my business?
I don't know where I'm going.
I have no idea. All I know is this is gonna be insane. The next morning, I got up early to get a head start, woke up Chad, and headed out to the first Pokestop of the day, the earliest card shop to open here in Vegas. Thankfully, I had a couple hours until my first networking event, so I hope I can get some pickups in here.
Okay, we're here at Darkside Games, and we're told there's somebody here to meet us. So let's see who it is. Hey. Hi. What's up?
That's right, it's Angel's Awesome Adventures, and he and his family
Buddy,
wanted to wish us
helmet.
luck on our first leg of this adventure, and I'm pretty
Reverse
sure that blew
hollow.
Angel's mind.
And we're on 5 right now. And I heard that you want to start us off, and you have something that might help us.
And that's when Angel handed me this.
Oh, this is perfect. Victini, which is the first card.
Swalot.
For 494, and it's the first Pokemon in all of Gen 5.
Thank you, Angel. This is awesome.
You're welcome.
Are you willing to stay and help out and raid the store and see if we can find some more?
Of course.
Let's do it.
I pop Victini into the binder.
Yes.
And then I have Angel mark off Victini on our Gen 5 checklist.
All right, you signed your life away. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, man. All right, let's do this.
At the counter, I meet Josh, who tells us they've got a database of cards in the shop. So if we're looking for something, if they have it, they will know right away. So to test this out, we ask for one of the most rare Pokemon in all of Gen 5.
Tirtou. Yeah.
That's right, a Tertuga. Pokedex number 564 with only 3 cards ever printed in sets. And I'm guessing that by Ian's reaction, they don't have it. Great, more extremely rare Pokemon. But we'll worry about that later. For now, I go and get Chad.
That's crazy.
All Generations binder.
Who made this?
Voltex.
Oh, 101?
DPM. It's a 101, yeah.
And then I start picking off cards from the cabinet.
Can we get the Superior right here? A Keldeo GX. I think Terrakion is as well. Seismitoad right there.
That's all out of this cabinet, so I check the other one, and nothing. So I asked for some packs from sets that I know have a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon in them.
Do you have any Fusion Strike packs?
And it looks like they're out of almost everything, especially Sword and Shield. But Josh does find something that we need.
I don't know if you have Mind Shells.
Is that Gen 5? I checked the checklist and
Yeah, thank you.
the Mienshao Art Rare from Paradox Rift. Nice. Next, underneath Chad, I find another Gen 5 Pokemon that we need.
Kronkledurr? Did Pokemon Go Kronkledurr?
Then, while looking through the list, I remembered one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 5, and I asked,
Do you happen to have a nice Genesect?
I think we have the Alt-Art one.
the Alt Art Breakdancing Genesect V from Fusion Strike. Such a good card.
If you happen to have that, I'd happily take that off your hand.
He's gonna fetch that from the back a little later, but in the meantime, I check my notes to see which recent sets also have had a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon in them, because I'm thinking of picking up a couple Elite Trainer boxes while I'm here.
Temporal Forces has 18 cards in it that are Gen 5. So let's pick up 2 ETBs of Temporal, and we're gonna open some packs. You're gonna help us out, yeah? Okay, cool.
Angel's gonna be my wingman, because angels have wings, right? Sorry, dad joke. Before we say anything, let's see if he can pull us some heat. But first, I gotta pay for all of this.
We'll just start with that for now. Okay, and we'll take a Gatorade because Ian behind the camera wants a Gatorade.
Although, I wonder how Gonzo's doing right now. Anyway, back in Vegas.
107.39.
Thank you. Take these for us. And find a table over there. I'll meet you over there.
Look at these beautiful pickups. A great start here at Darkside Games.
Darkside Games, Las Vegas.
And so I quickly mark these off on the checklist and then feed them right to Chad.
So, okay, Serperior 497. Seismitoad is 537. Keldeo, which I believe is on the last page. Terrakion. Mienshao 620. And a sleeveless Conkeldurr,
Which I do find a sleeve for, and while doing that, I hook up Angel with a card from my tiny trade binder as a thank you.
This is a tag team Sableye and Tyranitar.
Thank you.
Yeah, just for you.
And yeah, I think he's stoked. But we have to move fast because the clock ain't stopping, and I have an event that I have to get back to in about an hour and a half. So let's open these ETBs and rip some packs.
So here, you open that pack, I'll open this one. Now, remember, we're not just looking for hits. We're looking for Gen 5.
Got it.
So do you know how to find what the Gen 5 cards are? There's a little secret. See that number right there? That means that's Pokemon number 163. We're looking for numbers between 494 and 649. So anything in the 500s we know is good. Heat more. We're heating up.
Angel, you gotta go alert.
Nice. Go lurk.
Angel's dad helping out big time too.
Beheem.
I didn't even know a Beheem was a thing, but there it is. And then in his first pack, Angel actually gets a hit.
Oh, Iron Leaves.
An Iron Leaves Full Art. Not a Gen 5, but we start a pile of hits so we can keep track for fun. Then, in our next packs...
Boom! Golett.
Golett. Let's
Oh,
go.
and another.
Oh.
Let's go.
Eglem. I don't know how to say that.
Elgium, number 605. Is that just a blue Beheem? Nothing in my pack. And I hand Angel another.
Thank you.
He's so polite.
Minchino. I have to like process it and do math in my head. This is so hard.
A great start, and we're still in the first ETB.
Prime Catcher. This is a
Prime Catcher. Yo!
this is a good pickup, right? That's
Very
good.
playable.
Very playable indeed, and super valuable too. Angel pulls a Victini, which he already gifted us, so we don't need another, but he also pulls something that we do need.
Solosis.
First Holosis
Man,
is
non-stop.
that's
hits.
good, dude. You're killing it for us. 8 pickups. This is great.
Time to open the next box.
And then we got to move on to the next store, and then I gotta have a talk later, and I gotta remember to change for that.
And in my first pack,
Deerling. Yes, Deerling.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Angel got a nice hit, but not a Gen 5 Pokemon we need. And then, at the end of my next pack,
Oh, no shot.
Yo!
One card.
the Iron Crown SAR from Temporal Forces has finally been pulled. I couldn't believe it. It's not a Gen 5 card either, but
I've been trying to open this on stream for months. That's crazy. You're such good luck, Angel.
and of course, in his next pack, he finds another one.
Cottony. There you go.
Cottony.
And to no surprise, Angel hits some luck in his next pack too.
Wow.
Let's go.
Walking
Full art.
Wake.
This kid is definitely on a lucky streak right now. And me, I run out of packs. So in the last couple for Angels,
Yeah, there we
Dude,
go.
ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. You got a
Non-stop.
ridiculous.
that might have been one dad joke too many. I'm sorry. But that doesn't matter because in the same pack,
Yo, the Sawsbuck.
That's in Gen 5, right?
Yes.
Dude,
Yes, you got the deer.
that is crazy. Wow.
and in his last pack,
My shot.
Macargo.
nothing.
What?
Flashback.
Macargo! Yeah.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
All right, so let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 10, 11, 12. Dude, that was huge. And I want to give all these hits to you because I don't need these. Yes, I'm going to keep the Iron Crown if that's cool because you said you already had that, right?
And that's when Angel's dad comes in with one more surprise for me.
I actually want to trade for a couple of your cards if that's okay.
Like a couple which cards?
I'd like to trade for your Deerling.
What? What's happening here?
Dude.
Will you do that trade? Is that a good trade?
Kyle, Angel's dad, hooked it up. Our Deerling and Sawsbuck now match. That was super generous. Angel and his whole family are awesome. Be sure to check them out on their YouTube channel.
Angel's Awesome Adventures.
Let's go.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, thank you. You're awesome. No, thank you.
No,
Thank you. Thank you. You.
No, I insist.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. But also thank you.
I mark off all the hits, and that Iron Crown I just picked up.
I think we're going to put this in the binder for Gen 9, and hopefully we can finish that off.
Gen 9 seems so far away, but adding this Iron Crown into spot 1023 gives me a little bit of hope that I can maybe pull this thing off by June. I don't know, but for now, let's stay focused on Gen 5.
Oh, yes, let's go.
After adding the rest of the cards into the binder, including the Genesect that we paid for earlier,
Thank you so much. Breakdancing Genesect.
I said goodbye to my new friends.
And I'm awkwardly holding Chad, and he is getting heavier, which is a good thing. So I have to go back to the hotel. I need to change, go do my thing, and then come back out. This is an adventure. This is crazy.
I head back to the hotel, which isn't too far away, thankfully, get changed, grab my badge, and then try to convince myself I'm okay.
Remember, I'm here for business. The Pokemon stuff is just on the side, but it's on my mind. It's the most important thing on my mind right now.
And after trying not to get distracted by some of this food, it was time to do my thing. And after 45 minutes of a quick interview,
Superfans, this essential book, really worth your time.
Clip that. We'll use that later too.
business accomplished for now. I've got another appointment in an hour and a half, so let's hit up a couple more shops.
9 minutes, let's go. All right, me and Chad are at SNA Collectibles. I don't know what the SNA is for, but come on.
And this place is stacked.
Yo, okay.
I meet the guy behind the counter, show him the binder,
Pretty sick.
and pull out my clipboard so I can get to work.
Could I pull out the Chinchino art rare? Ooh, the Zekrom. Ooh, let's get the garbage. Garbodor, not your cards are garbage.
Sorry, that came out wrong. Ooh, but check this out.
Oh, the Virizion. That's awesome.
And in the next cabinet over, I see another Gen 5 Pokemon that I need.
Ooh, we need a Snivy. That is a $850 box. Okay.
Yeah, this is a Snivy tin from 2011.
Do we, we've done this before. I think we're gonna make the same mistake, so we're gonna pass on that.
But that's not all that catches my eye.
Oh man, we could do an Evolving Skies box. Do we do that? No, we don't. We shouldn't do that. You guys got a lot of good inventory. Oh my gosh.
Look at all those packs. I get an idea.
I would also like to pick up some Fusion Strike packs to get 10 of them.
Fusion Strike has a total of 33 Gen 5 Pokemon. These are pretty good odds, so let's place a bet on Fusion Strike and throw in 10 packs of Battle Styles while we're at it. Before that though, the shop guy tells me he's got a couple boxes that have yet to be sorted through, and we can take a look at those right now, which is huge.
Thanks, man. What's your name? Anthony. Thank you, man. This is super helpful. Thundurus.
Thundurus, number 642.
Darmanitan, very nice.
Darmanitan, number 555.
Ooh, Chandler.
Chandelure, 609. We're getting a few out of the bulk here, which is great. And after a few more...
Ooh, Gothel. Kyurem.
And at the end of that stack, a Hydreigon, number 635. Nice. And finally, after searching through every single in the house...
Tornadus. I think we need Tornadus.
A Tornadus to finish us off, which means 11 new singles, plus whatever we find in these 20 packs I just picked up. $170 later, and a quick look at the clock, it was time to rip these packs.
All right, Battle Styles. Tepig we need. Mienfoo. 2 pickups in 1 pack.
A great start for Battle Styles.
That's what I mean, foo. Pignite, let's go. No hits so far. Bouffalon, yes.
At least we're finding Gen 5s we need.
Bisharp. Bisharp, we're good. That's the cool thing about this, like, even if it's common, we need it. Ooh, let's get the reverse Bouffalon instead. What? Another one? 2 in 1 pack? I don't know, the Battle Styles.
And that round was pretty bad.
Okay, we got 1 pull out of 10 packs. Thankfully, we're not looking for hits. We're looking for Pokemon we need, which we got.
Now, onto the Fusion Strike packs. And in the first one...
Barraskewda, Bugcatcher, Wigglytuff. Nope.
Nothing. In the next pack...
Glossifer, Sydney.
A Full Art Trainer. Okay, well, it's something.
Already better than Battle Styles in the second pack. Panseer.
Got one. Panseer 513. Let's go. And in the same pack,
Grimmsnarl, Sandslash, Mandibuzz. Good? Yes. Okay. Sisiglyph, I feel like we need, yep. Landorus. Fossil Munna. Munna, we need. Durant, Kevin Durant. Darumaka. Let's go.
and another hit, which was just an Appleton.
Packs were not good.
Not good at all. But in total, out of the whole store, we picked up
25. That's a good pick. That's good. 25.
At least I think that's good. I don't know. This generation is so big, and I've got to keep an eye on the clock.
It's gonna be tough. So what should we do? Still go to the other store?
I think so, but we got to make it quick. For now, I sleeve up the hits, mark them off the checklist, and then find a spot on the floor to feed Chad an early lunch. And one by one, they go in.
Right here. Nice. Hydreigon is over here. And Mandibuzz is 630. Okay, so let's see how we're doing, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 112. That's so many. We gotta go. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
A successful haul from SNA Collectibles.
All right, we gotta hit the next store, and then I gotta go to the event. This is gonna be crazy.
Gotta get back to the hotel. Gotta get back to the hotel.
5 minutes and a straight shot to the next store. And why is my display so dusty, bro? That's nasty. I arrive at TK's Boba and Creamery to meet up with Gabe, aka Orange Tabby TCG. And yeah, you heard that right, a boba place.
So Gabe's here. You live in Vegas?
I live in Vegas.
Showing us a new store, secret store. It's a boba place with cards. Yo, this is sick.
And yeah, it has boba and it has cards.
This is really cool.
No singles here, but they sell a ton of ETBs.
I have singles.
You have singles?
No way.
He's got singles.
And after meeting Gabe's family,
How are you guys?
My family.
Good. I'm Pat. Nice to meet you.
a wild herd of Miltanks appear.
Oh, no shot.
You could sign them.
Oh, I'd love to. I'd be happy to do that.
Then
I don't know what you guys need.
Gabe brings out the Motherload.
Oh, wait. These are all Gen 5? Dude, this is so... Because I literally have 5 minutes, and I was like, am I going to open packs? Am I going to have to search? Dude, thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to go through and see what we need.
And I don't have my checklist.
Oh my gosh, this is huge.
Let's sign those Miltanks. And yo, Orange Tabby, thank you so much for prepping these cards for me ahead of time. You are a legend, dude.
Archin, I see Blitzel, Panpour, Simisear,
Zoroark and Zorua?
yeah, we need those.
This is exactly what we need right now.
Let's see, Lilligant, Dweeble, and Sage we do need. Trubbish, we got the Trubbish. We were looking for that earlier.
We are hitting the jackpot here in a Las Vegas boba shop. I checked my watch for time.
1, 2, 3, 33. That is insane.
Dear Canadian exporters, what you do matters more than ever. And in the face of uncertain times, Export Development Canada has your back. Whether you're navigating currency fluctuations, need additional working capital, or are mitigating supply chain risks, we can help you overcome the challenges. It's what we've been doing since 1944, because the world needs more Canada. Together, let's give it to them.
必殺マジシリーズマジ殴りユニオンアリーナヒーローや怪人たちがユニアリでカードになったぞこいつもあいつもいるのかユニアリ用の新規書き下ろしイラストも収録されるぞにしてもすげえ数だな箱押しサインが入ったレアカードだ絶対手に入れろよ星さんは俺だユニオンアリーナワンパンマン2025年2月28日発売
I'm gonna go get my trade binder, okay? You good, Chad?
Huh?
Yeah? Okay. Trade binder.
Let's see.
Choose something good. I know these are just like commons and uncommons, but I want you to have something you like.
And after a few moments, he chose my Misty's Determination full art from Evolutions.
Yes.
And my Growlithe art rare from Clayburst.
Perfect. I think that's fair. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome.
And after a quick pick,
Subscribe to Deep Pocket Monster.
Thanks again, man.
Hey, no problem.
Anywhere else we should go, like later when I have time?
Yeah, you should check out Legacy.
Legacy.
Legacy. Perfect.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Woo!
Back at the hotel, I drop off my stuff, change back into my business attire, and make my way downstairs to go to my first of 2 networking sessions of the day. Networking is super fun because you get to meet new people and have awesome conversations about the things you enjoy together. Here, it's about business and marketing and things like that. But at my event Card Party in June, it's about Pokemon, collecting, and having fun. And it would be super fun if I could finish this challenge on time. Remember, if Chad doesn't have all 1,025 Pokemon by Card Party, he has to go home with one of you.
Okay, that went really well. I'm glad my mind is able to go from one thing to another. Right now, it's about to go back to Pokemon, so I gotta go up. We're gonna hit the next store. Keep the party rolling. Here we go.
I have a few hours until my main keynote talk, so it's time to check out more Vegas card shops. But first, I have one more quick business thing to do. Meet Andre Jick, a local YouTuber who wanted to interview me for his podcast. And like everyone else, he was kind of blown away by Chad.
Dude, that's nuts.
On the show, we had a fun conversation about business and life, but I didn't even know this. He is a Pokemon collector too, and he even showed me mid-interview his binder full of cards from his own vintage collection. It's crazy how Pokemon's been a part of so many people's lives. And what was also insane was that after our interview finished, knowing that we had this challenge to complete today, he told me to take any cards I needed from his bulk collection, and we did find a stack.
So I came here for this business interview. We talked business, finances, and then it ended up going into Pokemon. And Andre pulled out all of his Pokemon cards because he knows we're doing this challenge, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Andre and Dylan, you guys are epic. Thanks for hosting, you guys. And in case you're curious, you can find them over at the Don't Sweat It podcast. Those pickups were a huge bonus on this stop, but I've got another big stop to make right now. Something even more important than Pokemon cards. Tacos, because tacos are awesome, and me and the crew are hungry.